Hey, it's Betty Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. I have been up since 4 getting these files ready, and I've kind of been cleaning off my desk, although it looks even more like a mess than it normally does. These are just scraps that I need to file away in the scrap box. It's Friday, you guys. At least that's the day that it is when I'm recording this. I don't know if that's the day it'll be when you're watching it. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. I hope you're all doing great. Thanks for coming back to hang out with me and check out what's going on. So, man, digitals take a long time, y'all. I decided, usually I don't time myself. I decided with this collection that I would. I mean, this is like, I don't know, 60 hours of work between the designing and all the different things, all combined for this collection. Now, that was also the artwork for my physical paper pad, which I also have a physical paper pad for this, if you didn't know. But I finally have the digital collection done and ready, and it's on my site. Today, I'm also going to take you through the 70 stamp sets, 70 plus stamp sets that I listed in my shop. Well, my son listed in my shop for me yesterday that are Destash. So the stamp sets are $5, regardless of size. There's 4x6 and 6x8. Smaller stamp sets that have a die, those are $3 to $5. And then dies are $5 to $7. There are stamp and coordinating dies. We'll go through that. Those are $10 when they're together. So anyways, my shop is fully stocked, you guys. So this video is just going to be kind of an introduction to the digital collection of 4 seasons and a shop update. Let me say hi to everybody. Well, hello, everyone. Hi, Miss Susan. Hiya. Good afternoon to you. Hello, Miss Mary. Good morning. Good morning, Maddie. Good evening, Diane. Dear, how are you? Hello, Miss Susan again. Good evening, Miss Michelle. And Miss Michelle, I have not messaged you yet, but I need to. So hello, Miss Elena. How are you? Good to see you. Andrea, hi, Flo. I was thinking of you yesterday. I hope you're doing well. I was just cruising in my car and you popped into my brain, so I sent you some love. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Miss Marilyn. Good morning to you. Hi, Donna. How are you, darling? Good to see you. Hi, Reagan. Did some people come and say hi yesterday? I hope they did. Well, you're most welcome, Andrea. We love you, Flo. All right, let's get into this because I have a lot to show you. Let me grab my paper real quick. Hold on a second, because this always comes up. So I might as well be prepared. That way I can save you some time. You don't have to ask me, or, not that I mind, but you won't have to ask. Today, all of my paper, or all my printables, are printed on this paper. It's koala paper that I get on Amazon. It's double-sided, which is very important to me, matte photo paper. Now, this is a lightweight. This is a 32 pound. So you could go even lighter for journal pages, which is what I printed. Why I like to have some thin, lightweight photo paper for my journal pages when I want really crisp color. Today, a lot of times I show y'all the difference of what the same files look like on photo paper versus not photo paper, but I didn't do that today. I apologize. But I did do some other printing things um, to just help. It's really hard to communicate all the different things with digitals. You kind of just have to, you know, I always tell my children, we learn by doing. You kind of just have to jump in and start doing something, and then it'll help. So I have an inkjet printer, so that's why my machine compatibility is inkjet, and I am in the States, so I use 8.5 by 11. Okie dokie. I hope that helps for anybody who might have that burning question. I know, I do too. Look, because it's nice to find out what other people are using, because it might be cheaper or better than what you have, you know? Hey, it's good to ask. Hey, girlfriend, what you printing on? Oh, Mary. Well, I hope that you sleep well and rest well. Yay, Diane, you should get to sleep before midnight. I hope you do. This is going to be a short live. And hello, Miss Jennifer. Um, it's funny, y'all, even my team laughs at me when we get together for our team meetings and I'm like, we're going to keep it short today. And then an hour and a half later. Anyways, so this is Four Seasons. This is a digital collection. And I'm going to put this out so you can look at it. And I'm going to go tell my robot to be quiet. I thought my hubby was out there, but hold on. I'll BRB. I'm back. We won't have that interruption next week because next week we're going to go back to our regular programming time, which is somewhere between 5 and 6:30 in the morning. Okay, so, but I'm taking full advantage of spring break this year, or this year. And I'm finally back on schedule. So waking up at 4 is so much better for me than waking up at 7 or 8. That's just horrendous. So I'm happy that I got up at 4 today because I was able to do all the things. Okay, so this is Four Seasons. Four Seasons, I have always wanted a paper collection where I could make a journal, one journal that has all four seasons in it. A journal to take you through the year, a journal that has four seasons, but it's not holiday. And so I designed it. And so we have winter. And now I have adjusted these since printing them. I made the labels just a little bit smaller, not too much, and just moved them up on the page. Okay, so a couple of things here. This one's printed without borders. This one is printed with borders. But when you get yours and print yours, you won't have to, like, these won't print so far down on the page. Okay, but that's just what I have for right now. And so winter. Okay, when I designed this package, this collection, I also had the card maker in mind. And I thought, how cool would it be to make sets of cards to give as gifts that also take our friends or family or whoever we're gifting to through the four seasons of card needs. So I made this fun label because I thought, and we'll do it together, but it says Four Seasons, and I thought, how fun would it be to make a set of cards and package them all cute, and you could have this little label that labels your cards Four Seasons, right? And then, of course, I have a lot of different journal labels here, just for different, whatever, I don't know. I just decided to do it. It's fun. When it's digital, I don't have to be so selective as I do when I'm printing physical paper pads. So winter, spring. Spring is the whisper of hope. I just kind of made that up. I don't think it's a quote that's out there. Again, some journal labels. summer. And if you've seen my physical paper pads, then you've seen these images before, but you do get these extras. And then happiness comes in waves. And along the same with this 4 seasons, I made a label that says a gift for you. And this is fall. Okay, so we've got the 4 seasons in that way. Now, I also have a whole lot more. I did some fun shapes. So a lot of, you know, junk journalers, hey Norma, they don't have dies. They don't do all the stuff that card makers do. I'm blessed because I'm both. But you know, I included these because I thought it would be a fun template. You don't have to have a die cutting machine, but it would give you a cool shape. You could use these on cards. You could use them in journals. I gave a couple of these kind of fun and different banners. I keep imagining these panels with behind the girls, and I did kind of you know, isolate the girls, turn them into clip art. So I have them going different directions. Again, now same kind of thing here. I just created some squares for you. So there's those girls and these girls. Now this is another printing error. Your page won't look like this. These are moved over, but again, when you're designing papers, you got to print to figure out how things are going to look on the page. So this was one of my test pages. You'll have all the girls. It's just this top line will be moved over. But I really wanted to pull these girls out of their background and bring them to life like this, because I could see using them on cards, on journals, on whatever. So there's our girls. I also did some fun kind of, these have like built-in torn edges and layers, some circles and a couple of ovals. So some fun ephemera for you guys with this collection. Also these little pieces. I added butterflies just for the fun of it, but there's summer, and here's some coral. I'm big on ocean beach vibes, so I've got a lot of that. A couple of bows, kind of Christmassy, and the acorns, and this tree is kind of Christmassy and fall. So just some little clip arts for the seasons. I love this page because I love the domed shape. And I'm looking at this one and I don't think I fixed this one. I need to go. If I ever fix something, if y'all ever find something wrong, like one time Elizabeth was like, hey, I think this printed weird. Will you check your file? And I checked my file and I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and fix that. And so what I can do is if I fix a file, bye, Vicki. Have a great day at work. It's Friday. Yay. If I ever fix a file, then I can hit email notification and you'll get a notification in your email if you purchased it. So I need to go in though. I'm gonna make a note to fix this one. It's fine. It's not cut off, and this is printed borderless, but still that's a little close, a little too close for me. There's space over here. I just need to move it over. Like my notes to myself. Fix it. All right. But I love this page. And what I did is I created these patterns that are in the color families of the 4 seasons. But they're really graphic and fun and grungy and interesting. And I did size these so that, you know, we could put them on cards if we wanted to. Let me grab some cards. So this is an A2, and I made sure that they would fit on an A2, but you'd still have room to do other things. So what's great about this is it also gives you a template. So if you end up liking this shape and size, but you want it in a different patterned paper, just cut it out, trace it, and you kind of have a template to work with. Okay, so here are some of those patterns, and I like to do these pages for you guys because you get 4 patterns to a page. There's nothing that keeps you from using this as a journal page, because I think it also makes a really cool journal page. So, and the other thing I like these are multi-purpose pages. When I put 4 patterns on one sheet, generally it's like you could fold this in half this way and have a really pretty journal page, or you could fold it in half if you're doing a document style journal and have a really pretty journal page, or you can cut these in quarters and have a full A2 card front. You'll have a little extra, but you'll have exactly what you need to cover a whole A2 card. So you could cover 4 cards if you wanted to. I have like so many things going on in my brain when I'm designing these things for you guys, because I also designed this. If you cut it in half, then you could fold it, and this could be the front and back of your card like this, right? So you just cut it right down the middle, fold it in half, and you would have a card base. Because just like I am converting a lot of card makers into journal makers, I'm also converting a lot of journal makers into card makers. So I want to explain the power of this page to you all. And there are 4 of them, one for each, color palette of each season. So I hope you guys get a lot of use and enjoy these. Now, I printed some like this because if you do not print borderless, you're going to get this. You could get this. You could get these margins, which are going to shrink everything down, and it's going to change your dimensions, right? So when I print borderless, I get edge to edge design, and I get the dimensions that I need if I'm thinking about being an, A2 card. All right, but if I don't print borderless and I get the margins, then I get this result. I'll flip it. These are the same page, but these are 2 different results. So if you, don't think that it's the file that's the problem. When it comes to digitals, it's how you print and what you print on. I hope that helps you guys. So here is another example of that. This page, these 2 pages, they're not exactly the same, but they're pretty close, is designed to be anything you want it to be. But I did change half of it, so that it is slightly different between 1/2 right here, the dividing line. So this can easily be a journal page, but you could cut it and use it for anything. Just borderless printing, printing standard with margins. Okay, and that's going to be in your printer settings. Hi, Miss Cat. Oh, thank you. I think these patterns, they were so fun, and I don't know, they just kind of take me back, and I thought that they were great with the whole Art Nouveau feel, and it gives you lots of different patterns and color palettes to work with. So here's some more. I love this page right here. I just love the colors and the designs. Okay, another note is I have marked down all of my digitals to $4.99 because I recognize that the economy is difficult, And I figure that with digitals, it's like crowdsourcing my time. You're basically crowdsourcing my time. And so I marked them all down to $4.99. Hey Girlfriend is still $2.99. So yeah. Okay. Just wanted you to know that. It's a way that I can kind of help offset things that we can't control. That was something I could control. Okay. I played around and designed some pages that have layers in them, but I didn't want to put too many layers. I often find that if I have a page, a printed page that has a whole bunch of layers, visual layers, then it it inspires me, but it also kind of stumps me. So I just did a few. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Carmina. How are you? So good to see you, ladies. Hey, T Woodcrafts. Good morning. Yes, these are in my shop. These are under the digital collection. You'll see different collections. There's a menu in my catalog, and these are my digital papers, and it's called the Four Seasons. So I have a Four Seasons physical paper pad, and I have a Four Seasons digital paper pad now. Here's the Four Seasons physical. It's a 6x8, and they're meant to complement each other. The dimensions are obviously different, and this is printed on a heavyweight cardstock. And I know a lot of people don't print. And like these images aren't repeated. Like some things are repeated, some aren't. So for example, these girls, oh boy, I have pieces falling all over the place. I edited these girls. This is the 6x8 version. This is the digital version. You won't get these versions in the digital, but you'll get this version. So it's a way, because I don't ship internationally right now, it's a way for my international friends to get to play with my papers. And then I have the physical products for people who don't print or want to print. So I try to give everybody something. And then I'm a creator. I like to make all kinds of things. So I like myself to have versatility. And like Desiree, y'all can all thank Desiree. She's like, I'll take my Four Seasons digital now. She wants to make a journal with them. I was like, okay, I got you. So this is another fun page that, again, is for, you know, journals or whatever you want. Just because I designed something with journals in mind doesn't mean that that's how you have to use it. But I played with, and not everything's here. I forgot to tell you, I'm kind of terrible at sales, you guys. But this pack has 37 pages. So I didn't print everything. I'm giving you a taste of everything, but what's kind of fun is if you go and you pick it up, you're going to have some surprises in there too, because I didn't print all 37 pages. But there are a few pages that have like these borders here. And I thought that that was really fun. And I kept the rest of this page pretty blank. But I always like to put, you know, lace or trim or something on the edges of my paper. So I thought, well, why don't I do that with pattern? And why don't I just automatically do that for everybody? So that's fun. I have a few of those. And then again, this one's designed to also be a page. Summer. This is the spring version. So yeah, I just wanted to add some visual layering, but not too much, because I want you to come in, whatever you're making, and add your own layers and your own fun. So I just did a little bit. Okay, that is Four Seasons. Let's see how much I printed versus how many are in. I think I printed about half. Maybe I did more. I don't know. Yeah, I did half, about half. I'm leaving this on top because I'll know I need to go in and fix that. If you printed this borderless, this is what you would get. So it's not really broken, but I want to perfect it. I want to perfect it. Okay, so welcome to the Four Seasons Digital. It has finally arrived. I just could not rush it. Oh my gosh, TR, how are you? I was trying to think of your name the other day and it kept escaping me. Hi, Faz. It's not that day. I know. I know it's a Friday, but it's spring break. We'll talk about we'll talk about it later, Faz. I love you. Okay. Just having a conversation with my dog. Okay, so that is the Four Seasons, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it brings you lots of joy to play with it. Oh, you already got it, Linda? I wonder why you're having a hard time. I don't know. That's weird. They're JPEG files. Okay. Let's go through the Destash. You guys, my style has changed. What I want to play with has changed. And I've been crafting and buying stamps since 2016. And it's time to let go. So not only right now, I just have stamps and dies, but I'm going to also eventually have paper and other items too, ephemera, stuff like that. So these are a unit. These go together. These are from Honeybee Stamps. I don't even know. I think I used them one time. You're even going to get like whatever I colored. I don't know if I ever used this. But these are like punny bird things that go with these adorable birds. So this is one unit. I think it's $12. I think it's one of the $12 ones, but most are $5 or $10. Let me grab a piece of tape real quick. Okay, I'm not going to go through all these and do like explicit detail, okay? And I didn't do that on the website either. So what I did is paid my son to help me, and he photographed everything, and I asked him to list things simply. I did go through and double check the work, and it all looks good to me, but it's not, you know, I don't go into detail. I'm just trying to clean out my craft room. So this is one set. It's so adorable. It's just, my style has changed. I don't know what else to say. MFT stamps, a 6x8. This one also comes with the dies. I'm not going to open it up. I have it sealed, but it comes with the coordinating dies. A lot of these are sets that come with coordinating dies. So you get the stamp set and the dies. These are $10 each. Not each one, the whole pack. So I probably spent $35 on it, and you get to spend $10. I have a Pink and Main Happy Mail. I have a ton of Lawn Fawn stamps and dies. Again, it's packaged. So I have one Hero Arts set that's stamp and dies, stamp and dies. So these are all 10 each. And oh my goodness, I just have so much, you guys. I didn't even go through everything. I have 71 Destash listings, and I haven't even gone through Stampin' Up. I haven't even gone through anything. All of these that I'm destashing, I bought with my own money. anything that I was sent from design teams that I don't want anymore, I just throw those in packages and give them away. I don't sell those. So anything that you see here, I bought with my own money. Now I'll tell you, I have given away 50 stamp sets already and die sets and orders over the last like 6 months. Okay, this little cutie's like maybe 5. I think this one's like 3. I think this one's 3. They vary. They're from $3 is the lowest price, and I think $12 is the highest price. So I have some slimline dies because I don't make slimlines. This one's interactive. Florals, punny fruit, another slimline. This one's really cool though, the wonky stitch. I've got a lot of 6x8 because honestly, I just need to make room for Tim Holtz. So I'm destashing a lot of Simon Says Stamp 6x8. This one's super adorable. These are all $5. This one's super adorable. And if it looks yellow, they're selling now, Shay. They're in my shop. I created a new tab that's called Destash, and you'll find them all there. This one is super duper adorable, and I never used it. But man, I love the sentiments. You're the life of the party. Don't count the years, but the lives you've touched. I love that one. Birthday wishes. You make me do my happy dance. The world is a better place when you were born. The world became a better place when you were born. We're going to party like it's your birthday. Why am I not keeping this? I keep this just for the sentiments, but I'm destashing. It's already in there. Now it looks yellow, and it is yellow, and that's because it's photopolymer, but it stamps perfectly. So don't worry about that. You deserve a parade on your birthday. Oh, I love that stamp set, but I still got to let it go. This cool tree house from Trinity, the picture selfie thing, Picture Perfect from MFT, Flora and Fauna. There's hot air balloons, more 6x8. This one had a little die that's a honeycomb, threw that in there. So you get the picture. There's a lot. So if you like cutesy, run on over because I'm letting it all go. I swear I had a die for this one, but I didn't find it. This was always a fun hot air balloon. Okay. That's just one box. I have another one. Gosh, there's still more even after this. This took so long. No tab there. Oh no, Dawn. Let me go look. Sorry. Catalog. Yeah, it's not there. Let me see. Well, I'll have to fix that. Let me go look real quick. Let's see if I can fix it easily. If not, there it is. Yeah, all the products are there. I'm gonna, right now, I'm gonna add it here and you guys can see. I'm gonna see too if that takes you to the collection. There you go. Use that link and you might save it, or I know I will. I don't know why it didn't show up on my Destash tab, but I just put a link um, in the chat. That link will take you there, and all the stuff is listed. I don't know why the tab won't show up. I'll fix that later. Lots of MFT, you guys. Our school mascot is the hippo, and I never used it. It also has the dies. Lots. Any Lawn Fawn fan. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I didn't list this one yet, but I'm going to. That's the mermaid die. I think this one's there. Yeah, I think all of this, the rest of this is here, just not that mermaid yet. Sloths, just lots of cute stuff. This one, there's 2 stamp sets in here. Simon Says Stamp had to send me a second one because one of them didn't stamp well. I don't remember which one. You can tell I never used really any of them. But, and this, there seems to be a wine glass missing here. This might be the one that didn't stamp, but the wine glass is over here. Yeah, they had to send me a new stamp set. So you get both. Cupcakes, more slimline dies. I never even used it. Only 1 Spellbinders. Some more cutesy stuff if you love to color, if you love cutesy. Gerda Steiner. This is so adorable. And again, you're going to get all all the stuff. This is Craft and Desert Divas. They're not in business anymore, but this Fiesta set was just so adorable. And I made some really cute cards with the hot peppers playing the maracas and the guitar. So cute. Fiesta like there's no mañana. Fairy tales, Easter, woodlands. This is a good, like, so proud of you, to the best kid ever. Can't wait to hug you. I'd never forget you. To my little hoot. You're the reason I smile. I bought this one for my kiddos. You know I did. The goat. Merry Mousemas. If you like mice stuff, this is a Christmas punny mice thing. That was an accidental purchase, to be honest, but that's fine. This is Coffee and Friends and First Sip. And again, me and my brother Scan and Cut had a good old time stamping and cutting because I mass produced, and I have all that in here, so have fun with that. This one is so cute. I've actually used this stamp recently. Party Like a Flock Star. I love MFT sentiments. Oh, this is a freebie. And more MFT. Okay, one more pile, you guys. If you end up missing something. Yeah, Bethany, this is my Destash girlfriend. Don't worry, there'll be more. Not more of the same, but just more. Look at all this Lawn Fawn. All these have the dies, the coordinating dies that cut out all the little bits and pieces. Oh, paper smooches. I love this one. This one has the dies too. I guess this one has the dies. Yep, sure does. Okay, I have another Easter. This has the dies. This does. This does. So much stuff. And again, these are 10 bucks for the dies and the stamp. You just can't beat it. I don't think. I mean, unless you're at a garage sale. But the other good thing is it's flat rate shipping. So you pay one flat rate, whether you buy one or more. It doesn't matter. You just pay one price. circus donuts. These dudes always cracked me up. You know, I love to laugh, so I have a lot of funny stuff. I did manage to get one of my Stampin' Up things in there, but there will be a lot more Stampin' Up to come. I went through all my MFT, all my Lawn Fawn. This is Stampin' Die. Even got some Darcy's in here. Okay. That's it. That's the D-stash for now. Oh my gosh. I told y'all it was going to be a light. Like, I just had to get through it, you know? Flow. It's crazy. Okay. Here's the crazy thing too. I have destashed before. This isn't like, oh, it's her first destash, so she has all these stamps. No, girlfriend. It would be more sane if that were true, but no. And if you think about, like, I've already given away like 50. Yeah, it's insane. I have a full-sized filing cabinet, full. And then I have 2 narrow CD racks that are full of Stampin' Up. And then I have 3 12 by 12 boxes. So yeah, I've got some stamps. And so we're just getting started. We're just getting started. I don't need all this. It all needs a home. It needs somebody to love it and use it. Just like when Desiree sent me all those stamps. I've already used like 5 or 6 of the stamp sets she sent me because she was like, I want someone to use it. And she was like, I know you will. If you want it, you can have it. Okay, cool. I'll use it. I want the same thing to happen for all of my stuff. I don't do cutesy anymore, and I don't like to color that much, so it's time to let all that stuff go. They all deserve a good home because they're adorable, you know? Right, Esther? I have a box that's just dedicated to Tim. I have a box now that's dedicated to Unity. And then I have a box that's for tiny, small stamp sets. But yeah, I still have some more to go through, but that is everything in the D-stash, and that is this collection. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you don't shop, don't worry. Look, I don't make this a big part of what I do here. And if you just watch and comment and like if you like, that is awesome. You don't have to do any more than that. I know the economy sucks. I know things are hard. That is one reason why I reduced my digitals from $8.99 to $4.99. And, you know, I thought I priced my D-stash to sell, and I priced my D-stash so people could have some fun and get a few things. So, you know, but you don't have to. You can just be here and hang out with me. And that is awesome, because that's what I'm here for, is all of you, the community. And look, I'm going to be in my craft room making things anyways. I might as well turn the camera on. I love sharing my journey with you guys, though, for real. And I appreciate that you share your time with me. I'm going to be respectful of your time today because we've had 2 really long lives this week. My pleasure, Esther. And, you know, I kind of felt bad because I felt like, well, dang, my longtime supporters paid the full price. And, well, I just thank you for that. But going forward, I'm just going to keep it at $4.99. So, you know, I do put a lot of time into it. Like these have at least 60 hours into just this one. So, you know, I think it's a good price. I think it's a fair price, and I just want to help. I want to help crafters have some new things. So this is the Four Seasons. I cannot wait to tear into this, y'all, and play. It's gonna be so much fun for my glue crew. Hey, glue crew. Man, you know what? There's another channel that has glue crew, and I didn't know that when I made glue crew. I thought about changing the name. I don't know what we would call it. Maybe we can name, I'll ask the glue crew what they want to be called, what we should call it, and maybe I'll change it. Anyways, that's here nor there. Glue crew, you have, you know, a discount code for digitals. It works on these. You have a discount code for physical items, and that's actually going to work on the Destash. So I just had to throw that out there that y'all should be using that discount code glue crew on everything I've shown you today, on the digitals and the physical Destash, because it's all open to you. I'm going to go fix that tab, but in the meantime, let me pop this back in here one more time. This is the link you're going to want to use if you want to go look at the Destash, because for some reason it's hidden right now. But I see orders coming through, so I know it's working. And props to my son for helping me. He made this possible, to be honest, you guys. So while I worked at my real job, he photographed everything for me and made the Destash possible, because I had pulled everything and put it in boxes, but like being to the power of one, I can't always get everything done that I want to get done. So the fact that he was looking for some work and he worked for me, I am so grateful. And thanks, because, you know, he's 14 and he has to learn to work, and he has to, so you guys are giving him some good experience. He was like, so when do you think we can do this again? I love it. So thank you all. For all of you who are going to the summit this weekend, enjoy that. There's a card making summit this weekend. There's a collage summit going on that I am not in. I'm not a presenter. I'm just a participant watching. But I need to get started in that summit and watch some videos. I have a video coming out tomorrow that is really fun, and I hope you'll enjoy it. It's just a little 12-minute video that's for a collab. And then I will be back with you guys on Monday, and we will be in that normal time slot. You won't see me at this time on Monday. There's no way I'd be here at 8 o'clock. When school resumes. When school resumes, I have to be out of here by 6:30, 6:45. Okay, so enjoy. Thank you tremendously from the bottom of my heart, whether you watch and share and comment and like, that's awesome. Whether you just watch, whether you lurk, whether you chat, whether you're here for the live or here for the replay. If you've been here a day or you've been here 5 years, I thank you all so much. I'm so grateful. Love you guys, and I hope you have a super duper wonderful weekend. I will be reuniting with you again on Monday. I'm going to see Snow White today. I can't wait to be inspired by that film. Well, the bird is singing, which means I have to go. Bye, everyone.